So today I'm sharing a time-lapse video of me making a birthday card with a dog on it. So it's a bit similar to one I've made recently. I made a cat birthday card. So this is essentially my dog variation. So I've gone for a Jack Russell on this occasion just because the person who I've made it for has a Jack Russell at home. In order to create the design similar to what I did for the cat design, I had a look online at some real life pictures of Jack Russells. I think I actually found one of a Jack Russell. I even found a picture of a Jack Russell with a party horn in its mouth, so that worked out pretty well. To begin with, I went around the whole of the outline of my design. As before, I mainly focused on creating an outline from the picture. So I had a look at the picture, then sketched out a rough outline that I could use for my design and noted any extra details I wanted to add, such as the face features, the nose, the eyes, but also obviously Jack Russells have quite distinctive markings, so I had a look at that as well. I began by going around the whole of the outline. I just find this a lot easier when I'm doing free machine embroidery. I've got the stitch length to 0 and I'm just using a simple straight stitch. I'm using a plain black thread just because I want it to have a really strong outline. Once I got around the main details, I then added some circles to the hat just for some extra detail. Once I was done with the black thread, I moved on to a brown colour and started to shade in. So on this card, I did a bit more colouring in with pastels last time, but this time I wanted to do everything in stitch. I'm moving the fabric a bit quicker than before just because I want the shade, I don't want it to be a solid bit of brown colour. I'm trying to make it a bit more shaded and look like fur. It's probably quite hard to see in this recording, but I'm stitching in a way that I believe the fur would fall on the dog, if that makes sense. And I'm adding a bit more stitching or closer range stitching on the edges of the ears just so that it's that way it just adds a bit more shading and makes it look a bit more realistic. Not that I actually think this looks like a real dog, it obviously looks like a cartoon. For the party hat, I used a multicoloured thread which I'd picked up when I found some Gutman thread half price in Hobbycraft last year. For the circles, I decided to pick up an orange thread and I coloured them all in orange. To finish off with, I coloured the party horn in a blue colour. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.